put in, so no casualties taken by the CT side. The 5-7 for Kindo is still close at the edge of the smoke. And Edam's watching it. He thinks that maybe Kindo is going for another sneaky-like play, considering the CT basis. They'll spray through. Kindo gets his kill to support it. Raga and Edam can trade back him and AVN. So that decent casualty can come in for the CT side, but that's all they're going to find.
Yeah, losing that AK pretty much just ruins the chances of any more in this round itself. And I like the clearance because it's one of those angles from ramp where it can just be so easily overlooked if you are quite tunnel visioned and you're focused on looking out from the hell position and from the railing itself. Got to be making sure, though, anytime you're up against an eco, you're clearing everything. There is a decent backstab coming in from Collins. Time is low.
Shots out, not connecting the kills, just damage being done to Raga. The smoke back as the bomb gets to the site, should be planted. Collins found, leaving all to Sereni. USP out, caught off by Edam up in the rafters, and Infinite with pistol and conversions go 9 apiece.
Yeah, 4Glory might have to think about taking a tactical moving into the opening rifle this second half, just knowing that they now need to start fighting from the disadvantaged situation in terms of where the scoreline actually is. Romanians really starting to put on a decent fight on T-side. It is going to be the wake-up call, though, to know what they're going to be like up against the AWP and the rifles out. Got to imagine as D that he's got to try and find some more impact. Only 11 kills for 4Glory.
Imagine him as being a highlight individual to keep your eyes on for. Can't help turn this map into their favor. Then 4Glory could be looking at the early exit here in the International Online Cup. Menti swing. Sereni can catch that pick alongside Collins to follow suit on Zoots. And if they pick up the slacks, they might not need D to strike.
Not at all. He's just watching out from the ramp position, and it was just a couple of individuals making some plays down at that lower bomb side. Sereni working out well, and Infinite Gaming, they could walk out by squeak door. They're still down by 2.
AK walking, Kindo eye set. Edam walking out, tapping his way forward, can't connect it. Raga can get an off shot, at least Edam to follow suit back on Kindo. Smoke back towards Mini, swing out for AVN, gets a trade involved. The 3 versus 2. Infinite still have the site and that bomb plant secured. The concern is going to be the rest of the 4Glory players converging in upon them.
Raga out from this vent position itself. You've got to wonder how they're going to be able to deal with him. They've got no HE or incendiary.
Up in, smokes down, swing out. Kill coming in for Sereni, all left to Chanky. 17 seconds to hold off against the bomb defuse. He's wrapping in towards the squeaky door. The bomb's open for him, so in theory he could swing back. He's got to deal with AVN first and foremost, though. Great spray in, great kill. Found second player, not going to go down, but they haven't got a kit. Sereni's got it, but he's not got enough time. They're out of there. They're going to run for it, and the time stalling for Infinite is going to be good enough to get the lead.
Why did he hesitate? He had that. I'm so confused. I'm trying to look at the timer. I'm sure I saw 7 seconds. Did he just maybe not think he did have it, then think about going back to the bomb and realize he didn't? Oh my goodness. I think that's a massive missed opportunity. That defuse could have been there.
Let's have a look at it one more time. Chanky.
Oh, we had to get the kit. That's what it was. The kit was in front of him. Oh, that sucks.
Oh. That one little misposition on the kit's part of things threw off the entire round for 4Glory. And a tactical timeout appropriately called for them. That's their 3rd called in this game so far. None called out for Infinite at all. 1 tech pause at the turn of the half. That was it. And Infinite are the ones in the lead, Dwayne. This does not look good for 4Glory.
No, not at all. They've got to turn things around quickly, and I like this positioning coming through from D, catching off the first player, Raga. Collins aggressing outside, could just give the advantage back straight away, and yep, there it is, 4v4.
Yeah, great flash to bait him out and try and force his head away, to try to look away from the rifle, allow the kill to come back in, and even man standing for Cementi's part. Flash back in for Sereni, seeing a player, but can't catch the kill, turns away from it, just opting for info above all else.
It was such a great start coming through from D, and just an overextension that for Collins thought about making an aggressive move, just gets punished for it. Sereni's going to rotate down from that secret position itself. It could still be an upper wrap that comes through from main itself.
These 2, Sereni takes his fight, wins out against 1 individual. Rules out an advantage for 4Glory. Molotov to drive him back as well. Kindo for Marston, center of the A site, the AWP of D. They're watching for Mini, expecting T-side players out here, but no one is going to get up the Ghost.
D with this orb, just going to try and get jiggled. That's the bomb being dropped. This is the round pretty much over from here, because they don't even know about the player in closed vent.
Shot missed. Zoots comes up. 3v2 still wrapping the corner at close vent. Zoots hard checks it. Means they're back to even standing again. AVN trying to swing back out. He also gets caught. And Infinite are going to force the issue, but Serini still drops that bomb. In with his 2k. Nay back to his position. Tagged in the 4 points of HP. Makes it an easy duel for Eden. And Infinite will win 11.
That is very impressive. I really didn't see a way in that they could win that 2v4. D doing work in this round, getting boosted up to the top of that garage entrance, being able to get that first pick. Yeah, the trade comes back through. It's just when you look at D playing back from the default silos itself, you've got that teammate out for the closed vent position itself. It looks like that whole round has got so many levels of success, and instead, Infinite Gaming, they somehow make it work.
And 11-9 again, Infinite up by a margin for Glory. Still be in contention with this matchup if they can just hold their own. Damage done towards outside over at the red box. Ceminti dropping to 5 points of HP already in the start of this round. Boost up for Raga. Martov in towards Secret. The orb just looks around the corner. Burst fire for Collins. Can't quite seem to get a kill early on in this one.
They're working with a lot of momentum, and they're trying to bait these CTs forward. Serini, even with a flash over, doesn't quite see anything, knows that there's outside players, has the idea that they're back from T-Red. There's no real fights that can be engaged.
50 seconds remain. Smokes up the cross to allow them to try and make their way into that B dive, potentially. A split, more likely. Chanky down in. M4s finally find their crossfire. Serini and Collins with their kills. The damage done to Raga and Ceminti leaves a very advantageous 5v3.
And Fit are going to have to start working in what they did in that last round, just bringing back the advantages. Ceminti outside just going to get swung on by Collins, not expecting that peak to come through for him at all.
In and walk in from us involved, gets his kill back. Raga in a 1 versus 5. The AWP just to walk out of dodge. May have made a footstep noise right there. Now he most certainly is making noise. Might get hunted by the CT players, but he will escape towards the T side. So I imagine he will be able to stay in spawn and just hold this AWP into the next round. 4Glory still going for the hunt though. 3 seconds. He could drop off the time. This is going to be very, very close. They have the reads. They have the utility in. Flash is going over. Oh. And he barely escapes.
That was a good attempt, right? You know, if you get the flash over high, you hit that shot immediately, you're going to deal with him. Doesn't quite go down the way they would have liked. Even just the positioning from the T-side players. Cementi's not expecting another swing outside. Why would you? There's already so many man advantages that have come through from the CTs. And for 4Glory, it feels like finally they're on the ropes of breaking the economy for Infinite, because you have a look at what's coming into round 22, an AWP, and that's it.
I'm not even going to buy around to bring the economy in line with the AWP. Guess Infinite will have a lot to lose if they can see this round back and they have no money for the next. 12-11 scoreline for 4Glory instead as Kindle opens up immediately with Chanky out towards the hut entrance. Frag found just first and foremost.
Yeah, just hoping they can set the AWP up, hoping the CTs just get caught sleeping ever so slightly. Collins outside being able to deal with the walk aggression. Serini should be able to deal with the outside player, the Glock. Don't know. Oh, and then there's a no-scope. What is happening in this round?
Damage has been done, but they do maintain the man advantage. Collins finding EDM Raga. 6 points of HP. Ceminti, the high HP man, and just rocking the pistol, the Glock out. Raga trying to work inland. The CT's just sitting back passive. They know that they can wait this one out.
Ceminti and Raga have got to make a tough decision on where they go, and even out to the ramp position. This is a bait. Look at how many ramp players there are.
Only 5 seconds.
Ooh.
M4 wraps the right time. Catches Ceminti. Was looking the wrong way for a moment, but ultimately holds his own. Raga, AWP leaning up. Takes his engagement. And AVN wins it out nicely to grab that AWP. Save a free one into the next round for 11 apiece for 4Glory.
Even money back still doesn't look that great. They might almost be in a double eco of sorts because they weren't able to get a bomb plant in that last. Yeah, I don't think they're going to buy here. Maybe they go a hero rifle on one to really get some investment forward from them with that loss bonus to work with. At 4Glory, for a moment you thought as if AVN might get caught off guard. He's thinking about some sort of walk and lurk in that sort of hell and outside position. Transfers his attention back over to the ramp entrance and deals with the last couple. Infinite Gaming, when you think about how much success we've seen from them in this T-side, it hurts to know that it's the economy that gets wrecked, which is now could be the demise of them.
Done so well to keep this one competitive still, even in the T-side half. 4Glory. The basic pistols to deal with. Raga with full eco. He smokes off against him and his teammates. The Molotov. And beautiful sets with the standard sets of guns here for 4Glory. Serini putting that smoke on towards Squeaky, going to ensure that no one can make their way out of there. Or I think it might just still be a Squeaky pop. They're all held up in lobby. This seems to be the likely play.
None of these spam bullets connecting just yet. It all just comes down to trying to see if they can catch him on a reload. Catching the CT sleeping. And Serini, he's still so aggressive.
Smokes on, reload court. T-side players will make their way out. There's Kindo with his kill. There's Serini with 2 frags, trying to make it a triple man spray, and that's exactly what he connects it to. Anti-eco dealt with effective, all 5 alive for 4Glory.
Now, I ask you, Jay, do you reckon there's something in the water in Bosnia? Because they just keep bringing these unreal talents forward.
Well, Serini is keeping his own, so maybe you might be right about that. Not quite up to the level of some of his other fellow Bosnian players.
Not yet.
Not yet, at
you
least.
mean. Yeah.
maybe in the future, but for now, right now it holds it together for Infinite's part. Nades in, T-side players go diving down, and a bit of a boy block nade there towards a bit of a waste.
Ooh.
5-on-5, setting himself up. Edom actually hearing the information. They don't have no idea he's dived down.
Yeah, D's dead. Nothing he can do here. Edom going in for the vent dive. They've got no idea. Even if D gets a pick outside, at least he's doing damage in this round.
Ooh, AK whiffs it. Edom does come up with that kill eventually. A bit too overzealous and almost threw that kill away. With a 12-11. 5-on-4. Serini in his way around. Can catch Zoots just to get him. Looking back towards Edom, and he gets the double up to return back to the favor of the CT side.
Serini literally made the exact same play that Edom did. That was such a sick read. He hears those footsteps and goes, okay, they probably crossed the first player out, so if I don't take that fight straight away, there's going to be another one coming. Gets 2 kills and stays alive. Collins is now waiting for some sort of walk outside. Infinite Gaming, you almost thought to yourself with that opening pick onto the AWP 2, that could have been the round done. Instead, it's completely the opposite.
Collins gives away his info towards Lockers as Raga gets the kill back on Kindo. A 3 versus 3. Serini's low. He might be a bit of a non-element here for Infinite. Can deal with him pretty effectively. He's out towards the ramp control for the time being on rotation. Back to try and join his teammates up in heaven. Molotovs have driven him away. Bomb plant will be secured. Where do 4Glory go with this?
It does seem as if Collins is going to try and set his team